Disney is buying MGM. I am not a fan of this. I am not a big fan of Disney buying MGM. Here's the thing. MGM has a lot of things. They have one of my favorite franchises of all time, the Stargate franchise. Everyone says, oh, I really want a Stargate franchise back. But in reality, I do, but not in a way that Hollywood has been making the new Star Treks, the Star Wars, the Predators. They're going to Hollywood it. They're just going to have social justice warriors, so just a lot of political messages, and they're not going to care for what's come before. Disney buying MGM is a big problem for me, just because not only the fact that it has Star Wars and James Bond, Stargate and James Bond, is the fact that is also that having Disney, having one big major corporation own everything, it just does not help things to grow, help things to be different, unique. Here's the thing. Venom, not the greatest film, but it's owned by Sony, and it's different than the Marvel Universe. Morbius is going to come out. I'm looking forward to that movie because it's from Sony, and it's going to be different. I was against the Disney buying the X-Men franchise. Granted, I'm happy if they get the Fantastic Four rights, because that needs help, but to me, the X-Men franchise was never truly a bad franchise. They had a couple bad movies, but for the most part, I didn't hate the X-Men franchise. I didn't hate overall, I didn't hate a whole bunch of what Fox was doing. I'd like differences. I'd like to have different corporations to have different unique tastes, to have a different look at things. When you're going to have Disney own everything is going to be very PG, everything's going to have its own way. Imagine if we didn't have the Marvel Netflix universe. Before Disney bought Daredevil and The Punisher and all that stuff, before those shows were canceled and all that stuff, they were great television. They were mature for mature audiences. It was not some... Daredevil is don't believe in killing, and you ain't gonna see no blood, no guts, and all that stuff. It doesn't matter about gore and all that stuff. It's a matter of treating your audience with respect and maturity that they deserve, that we deserve. With Disney buying MGM, I'm not a big fan of it because I feel like everything's just gonna be the same old thing. It's just gonna have the same old flavor. But then again, I could be wrong. It could be Marvel compared to Star Wars. I mean, look at this. Everyone says, oh, well, look what Marvel did. Marvel movies are great, but if you look at it, they have a similar look and feel to it. But when you go to freaking Star Wars, all of it's messed up. Again, I'm not a big fan of Disney buying MGM because I don't want them to ruin certain franchises again, whether it's Stargate, whether it's the James Bond franchise, even though they say James Bond now going to be portrayed by 007, a black female character. That's on them. If they want to have a 00, that's on them, whatever. But still, I do not like the fact because that Disney owns everything. It's just going to make more greedy for Disney. The same old stuff you cannot say. You can't go against China and all that other stuff because Disney is going to get you the flag that you're going to get taken down for all that shit. And I'm just not a big fan of Disney owning anything. I'm not a big fan of any corporation owning a lot in anything in life, reality. Look at Twitter, look at Facebook and all that stuff, how much power they have. And because either way, there's just so much stuff I do not like about big corporations having control on everything, having a single corporation that have everything make it just feel the same and just look the same, and the tone's not different. Disney needs to try harder. If Disney's gonna do this, then they need to have stuff for adult content, not just the stuff for the little kids, for the teenagers and all that stuff. And treat your audience with respect. If Disney treats the audience how they did with the Marvel Netflix shows, then Disney will be okay, probably. But I'm not a big fan of Disney owning MGM because everything's going to be the same. I'd rather have a Fox still own the rights to X-Men. I'd rather have Sony continue their movies. They could release Spider-Man if they want to. Negotiations or MGM owning this stuff, I prefer if just different studios have different businesses and all that stuff. I don't want everything under one dang flag of one major corporation that is Disney. Disney's gonna buy everybody. So yeah, everybody, that's my little rant right there. What y'all think? You think MGM should be bought by Disney? I know it's a rumor, but do you think this rumor is true? And if it is should be bought, are you looking forward to it? Or you're not gonna look forward to it like me? I just heard this rumor and I'm just like, please God no. Please God no. I don't trust Disney to... I don't overall trust Disney because it all depends. They could get Kevin Feige, somebody who's going to run Marvel, who knows what he's doing. Or they could get Kathleen Kennedy, who's going to push a social justice political agenda message and don't really care about, telling good stories. Again, you can have political messages all you want. As long as you tell me a good story, you respect the stuff that's come before, I do not care. But if you're going to have themes over plots, I'm done with it. Sorry, everybody. Let me know. You did think this was a good video? Did you think it was a bad video? Let me know. Everyone. My name's Jaleesa. I offered everybody. Bye.